The laughter continues now that doors are open at Caroline's on Broadway and Times Square.
Oh yeah, and this weekend one of New York's very own is taking the stage, but not before talking to Oji, of course.
That is correct, ladies. From Hollis, Queens, our next guest already knows a thing or two about wilding out.
Stand up, scream and shout. Bless the Lord, we in God's house. I don't care if you live in Section 8. Put some money in that collection plate.
And starting tomorrow, that funny guy will be taking the stage at Caroline's on Broadway. Please welcome comedian, singer, dancer, actor, and possibly a long-lost relative of mine, Renny! How are you?
What's up? Good morning.
Such a pleasure to meet you, because usually my stalkeration happens on YouTube or your Instagram or all your social media.
My stalkeration.
Yeah, you can use that, Renny. You can use that. Okay, yes. So I'm sure you know it's a huge lie if you ever hear anyone introduce me as an actor, singer, dancer, comedian, but you're all of those things and more, including Pepper Bay. So you see how I would have I have a little headeration too. Stalkeration and then headeration.
Exactly. A little chef. I just started chefing a little bit, so yeah, I'm getting my hands into that.
So you've been getting your hands into comedy since forever. Not just with the skits. You've been touring the country, doing stand-up. You have a following on clubs and on social media, like I explained. But this weekend, you're checking off a comedy milestone, headlining at Caroline's on Broadway.
Yes, I am. Wow. Friday to Sunday.
So what can we expect? What is this going to be like? Because you're really young though, but you are a pro at this comedy thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, I would say I'm always learning though, regardless of the fact, you know, I'm always learning. I got these talented people around me that are very talented as well, that travel with me and do these shows with me. And then, you know, Reg Thomas, Desi Johnson, AD, we definitely, you know, we getting better by the show. We getting better by the show.
And is it a different kind of excitement knowing, because it's Caroline's, it's Holmes, you're from Queens, you went to Brooklyn College, you started this comedy thing for like a long time ago, but your family was like school first, and you did the school, did the comedy, and I want to know, will they be there?
Yes, they here Saturday, 9:45 p.m.
Oh, do you make fun of them when they're in the crowd? Are you worried about making fun of them, or do you have them in your act too?
Well, I actually have my mother in my act. Like, she's all throughout my act. Yeah.
I know, because with your skits, you have like family things, but I don't know if it's like real, because you have your stepdad and your real dad versus your real dad thing that you do. And so that's why I was wondering. So what does your mom think of all of this? Because you know, she said to you, you have to do school, and then now here you are. You know, are you like, I told you, Mom, I told you?
Yeah, no, well, at the same time, she told me, because like at the end of the day, I went to Brooklyn College to study theater. So like, you know, it had something to do with the art form regardless in a way. So it definitely helped me in as far as my toolbox goes. And, you know, like as far as Caroline's, you know, the first show we ever did for the tour was in New York. It started off in New York a year ago, January, right before the pandemic hit, you know. So it's just so wild to be back and at this capacity, you know, versus one show to 5 shows.
Exactly. And you said it's so wild. A lot of people got to know you from Wildin' Out. You got to do that, and then now you're also acting. Seriously, Renny, do you see why I'm hating? Like, why do you get to have your edges intact, nice hair, nice teeth, the talent? What are you leaving for the rest of us?
Stop it.
What are you leaving for the rest of us, Renny?
Love.
All right, so I have a feeling we're going to be seeing more of you, like on the big screen, the small screen, every screen. So what are your hopes for that? What are your plans for that?
Yeah, you know, I just literally, like, I tell anybody that I'm speaking to, I literally say day by day, that's the best I could take it at this point, because organization is key, being on time is key, and being professional is key. So, you know, I'm just really highlighting those as I go forward, mostly, you know. Yeah.
See, that is why I'm not a big deal like you, Renny, because you just said organization is key. I'm not organized. You said being on time is key. I'm not on time. You said being professional. I'm the opposite of professional, Renny, just so you know.
No, you gotta be. If you're of African descent.
What, right? Oh, tell Godfrey, you know Godfrey's my cousin. You know Godfrey's my cousin, right?
What? That's
Exactly.
crazy.
And yeah, he is my cousin. And then he's your buddy and your mentor-ish type person, right?
You better be on time now.
You know I will be. You know how they were. You know, I always thought you were Nigerian. The first time I saw you, I thought you were Nigerian because you look like a lot of Nigerian kids I went to primary school with. I was like,
Yeah, everybody.
They think that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cousin, I will see you later.
Okay.
Tell cousin Godfrey I said I shall see him later, but we will see you at Caroline's. My new bestie and cousin Renny will be headlining at Caroline's on Broadway starting tomorrow night with shows at 7 and 9:45 with more performances on Saturday and Sunday. Tickets are available at carolines.com. So go get your tickets, people. Support my family member.
Yes.
Bye, Renny. I shall stalk you later.
Later.
He's awesome.
All right. Thank you, OG. You're awesome. Coming